Underkill TV, still here at the Steelhouse Festival. I'm joined with the one and only voice from Planet Rock in the afternoons, Darren Redick. Darren, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm one of three voices, maybe more.
You're on the, is it 3 till 5 slot, is it?
Close enough. 2 till 6. Technically till 7 because I do the rock block too.
And how are you enjoying the Steelhouse Festival so far?
This is great, man. We're in Wales and it's not raining. I've been here many times on vacation. It's always rained. So I'm really happy. No, it's great. Sounds good. Bands are excellent. People are nice. What more could you want? The drinks are cold. And if you feel like sponsoring.
And who are you looking forward to seeing? Obviously, you just introduced the Gravel Tones on stage. Is there anybody else you're looking forward to seeing?
Well, I'm probably going to incriminate myself by saying I'm not familiar with the Electric Boys who are on next. Now, I believe they've been held up with flights and things, but fingers crossed they will get here. But, you know, to be honest, I'm familiar with so many of these bands. I just enjoy watching all of them. Gravel Tones, who are on right now, brilliant, and what lovely people they are as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And what about Black Star Riders? Obviously, you're looking forward to them, and perhaps Sebastian Bach as well, might you say?
I met Sebastian at Download a couple of years ago, but because he's a big star, he doesn't always have time to do all the interviews, and I was up there doing interviews. And so I thought, you know what? I just want to get a picture with Sebastian Bach. So I got a picture with him. I've met him once. I saw him that day. He was very good. Black Star Riders, I have a lot of room in my heart for Scott Gorham and all the guys in the band, but particularly Scott, because he is one of the most wonderful people you'd ever care to meet in the business, and he happens to be a hell of a guitarist too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm not leaving till tomorrow, so I get to watch the whole set, which is, I usually have to leave to get home to go to work or whatever, but so yeah, I'm absolutely looking forward to that.
And obviously talking about your show on Planet Rock, could you tell some of the viewers on Underkill TV what you sort of, you do? I mean, you have the rock block and everything like that. Could you tell some of the viewers your time slot and everything? I think it's Monday to Friday, am I right?
Sure. A Monday to Friday, 2 until 6, and then 6 till 7 I do the rock block. I do the trilogy, which is 3 songs from one artist as determined by the listeners. I know a lot of people don't believe that I'm actually taking their opinions into account, but I do. I'm on Sundays from 5 till 7. And then I do the Prague show, One Man in His Prague. Prague! I love Prague. It's so weird, but it's fantastic.
Great. And the other thing I was going to ask, obviously, how much concentration is it in the show? I mean, somebody like yourself doing it as long as you've been doing it, how much concentration is it involved, as you say, because you're constantly relaying back emails and texts and things like that on the show?
Look, I'm one man in a room talking to myself. It takes intense bursts of focus, but it's not rocket science. It's not digging ditches. It's a great job. I get to listen to music for, well, all day, really. I don't know what else I can say about it. I love my job. I hope Planet Rock lasts forever and, you know, I die on air. More than I do on a daily basis.
And the other thing I was going to ask, obviously, I've discovered a lot of new bands through your show, you know. I mean, I've heard songs that are on the radio on Planet Rock, and I'm like, wow, who's that? And then obviously you reveal who it is now on the album. Who would you say are bands to listen out for at the moment in your recommendation?
Well, I'm going to start with Prague bands because that's absolutely my passion. And I would say Haken. If you're not familiar with Porcupine Tree or Steven Wilson, absolutely listen to them. Transatlantic is amazing. There's a new band that sounds a lot like Porcupine Tree called No Brain Cell. Terrible name for a band, but a very good band. Non-Prague, a lot of the bands that are on here today. I'm loving the Gravel Tones.
Absolutely.
First time I've seen them. Tax the Heat, for me, they really took over the second stage at Planet Rockstock last year. And it's nice to see that they're moving up in the world. Just some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that's going on with them. I think they're going to be quite big. There's a band called Led Zeppelin. I think they've got a future.
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know. They don't tour much, though, is the problem. But and of course Rush. Sorry, I went somewhere else with that, didn't I?
And I got to mention, what do you think of the local Welsh lads, Buffalo Summer?
Oh, they were great too. Yeah, they're definitely fantastic. I arrived just as they were taking the stage, and wow, I was really impressed with them. Actually, in fact, I walked from the front of the stage around to the back. The sound was almost better at the back of the stage because the bass was just pounding out. Now, terrific, and great hair. Yeah. Let's not undervalue hair in rock.
No, you're right. You're right.
So, yeah. Well, you know, I'm letting the side down. I can't tell if yours is tucked up in your hat or not. Yeah. Okay. There. You get it.
Well, obviously, I do appreciate you stopping by to have a chat with us on Underkill TV. Those that obviously want to check Darren out on Planet Rock Radio, find the times out right here. And please check him out. This is Alistair from Underkill TV.
Wait. You haven't said anything about me mentioning place names in Wales on my Traffic and Travel.
Yeah.
About that?
How do you... I bet you're cursing when you see, oh no, and there's a double LWH.
It doesn't bother me, but it bothers Welsh listeners.
It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't.
I'm glad to hear that because I just pronounce it phonetically, which never works. Clangly falach. Flangly falach.
A good tip to remember is if it's a double L, it's... That's it. You got it. Perfect. So if you see Llanelli, it's Llanelli. Perfect, spot on. Well, once again, this is Alistair from Underkill TV, signing out with the one and only Darren Redick from Planet Rock Radio. Thank you, Darren.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Sometimes it means so much